Alright, welcome to me playing Resident Evil Dead Aim. This is not a blind playthrough. I played this like 5 times before, so this is just me kind of like a casual me playing it and just talking about it, and just in general Resident Evil because I love the series. I'm gonna let cutscenes run in case it's people's first time watching the game, so I'm gonna stay quiet for all the cutscenes.
Raccoon City, a Midwestern town in the United States, was destroyed when a substance known as the T virus leaked throughout the town. However, Umbrella, the corporation developing the virus, refused to abort the project. And once again, the threat of biological terror was thrust upon the world. A large amount of T virus was stolen 3 days ago. The terrorist group hit an Umbrella lab in France. Yesterday, one of Umbrella's cruisers was hijacked and contaminated with the same virus.
Why you American spies choose to use such ugly guns is still a mystery to me.
Morpheus. Think that cheap cologne you're wearing is going to your head. What do you plan to do with the T virus?
I'm afraid that's all the playtime we have for today. You die. Now.
Okay, we're back. So Resident Evil Dead Aim, it's a very interesting game in the series. I don't think it's canonical to like the overall like timeline or like the story of Resident Evil, to my knowledge. Maybe someone knows that it is, but as far as I know, I don't think it's canonical to the entire story. So it's just kind of like a little like, I don't know. It's just extra Resident Evil at the time. One thing that's I can't speak. One of the things that really needs to be talked about more is that this is the first game to introduce the third-person perspective, because a lot of people credit RE4 for that. And while RE4 did like perfect it, this game actually introduced it. So I think that's, you know, as someone who loves RE4, it's my favorite video game, and my favorite Resident Evil game in the entire series. I do have to, you know, shout out to this game. Sorry, that body was stopping me from walking. But yeah, this game actually introduced the third-person perspective. It still does go first person for aiming and like shooting, because it is part of the Survivor series. And what that means is it uses the GunCon controller. I mean, you could play with the regular controllers still, like if you want to. Like I'm playing with an Xbox controller right now. So you can play with a controller, a regular one, but like it was intended to like sell the GunCon, which is what this whole Survivor series you could use the GunCon with. And this is why, like, even like the title, like Dead Aim, is like, it doesn't sound like a Resident Evil title, you know? It's like, it doesn't sound like the entire title of the game is like just like, it's literally just like pointing out the main mechanic, which is using the GunCon controller. So like that's why, in my opinion, I don't think it's a canonical addition to like the Resident Evil story. If it is, well, I you know, fair enough, you know, like I mean, it's interesting for like the reasonings of like the TG virus, which this game introduces, you know, just the fusion of the T and the G virus. For that reasons, I think for that reason, I would be interested in this being like a canonical entry in the series, but I'm fairly sure it's not. And I'm actually I don't know, I would like it. I kind of part of me wants me to be canonical to the story, because I would like to. I'm currently working on a Resident Evil timeline, and I'd like for this to be part of that too, just like for the creatures themselves. Oh, I'm gonna stop talking as a cutscene.
$5 billion.
Yes. We have until midnight tomorrow. Retrieve the virus from the Morpheus.
Oh, wait, you saved me earlier. You're Chinese Security Bureau, huh? Looks like we're in the same business.
Same business doesn't mean same side, Bruce McGivern.
You already know my name. That makes sense since you're blackmailing both of our groups. What's your name? If cooperation is too much to ask for on our first date, might I suggest we simply stay out of each other's way?
Feng Ling, that's my name. And I don't date freshmen. If you really want to help, then go home.
Fasty.
Going back to what I was talking before, and also that cutscene kind of actually adds to the conversation. Just like these characters, they're, I mean, a lot of people say, oh, these are a copy paste of, you know, just of Leon and Ada, but I mean, you know, this Bruce here looks more like RE4 Leon, but RE4 Leon doesn't like technically exist yet. You know, it's RE4 is still like in a work in progress at this point. And also, a lot of people will say, you know, whenever RE Dead Aim is talked about, people will always say, oh, Bruce looks a lot like, I forget his name, but like the main character of like the Fast and Furious series. I forget his name. People know what I'm talking about, but like if you know Fast and Furious, you know what I'm talking about, the blonde main character. But actually, apparently, Bruce is actually, he's modeled after Brad Pitt in some sort of movie. I don't know which movie it was. I didn't care that much. I just know that I can see it. I guess I can kind of see the Brad Pitt of like the one, maybe like 3 seconds I've seen him. I've never actually watched the Brad Pitt movie fully. There we go. Oh, that's one of the things I love about this game. Like, headshots are instant kills. So it's like you don't have to worry about, because one of the things about classic Resident Evil that like has like you always see in like probably the first like 5 games in the series is that zombies take forever to kill, and they kind of carried that in the remakes too, like RE2 remake, R3 remake. Like zombies take like 5-6 hits to the head and they still won't go down. But this game is actually like, if you get a headshot, or more specifically like it's more like a forehead shot, because you have to hit the very tip of their head to send them flying. It instantly kills them, which is like very useful, because you don't you go through very little ammo like that. Like this game gives you a surplus of ammo, specifically handgun ammo. You'll never run out of handgun ammo. If you do, then like clearly you're not doing the one shot thing. Okay, there's 2 more zombies coming up. God. I didn't get the right. That's the very tip of the heads. There we go. And here we're gonna have the silencer handgun, right? The silence handgun. Yeah, my favorite handgun. Just like aesthetically, honestly, because it doesn't. I mean, it does serve a purpose. It does actually have. It is silenced, so like, you can like shoot zombies sometimes, and like it won't alert the other ones. But not. I don't know. Not always. Sometimes. I suck at aiming. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Sometimes if you send a zombie flying and it hits another one, it'll alert that zombie to come towards you. So it kind of defeats the purpose of this being a silence handgun if you're sending them flying and they hit each other anyways. but it is useful for this one fight that'll come up later, which is against Pluto, which is he's like a tyrant, or he's a tyrant variant. He's a little bit. Wait. Although I will say, I mean, well, okay, we'll get there when we get there, but like, when I tried to, okay, I try to do that fight like quietly, but I always mess it up. Like, and it's about like the weird camp. Oh, nice. I didn't have to. Okay, I pressed the dodge button, but I guess it wasn't even necessary. It just didn't even grab me. By the way, I guess that hasn't happened yet, but yeah, there is a dodge / like counter button. Against regular zombies, you like push them off, but against like bosses, like for example, like a tyrant or one of the hunters, you'll like jump to like the side, and like you'll dodge that attack. And honestly, I for most part I don't like those kinds of like mechanics or buttons in like games, only because it makes me like if I fail at doing it, if I get hit, it's my fault. Because like most Resident Evil games, it's like there's no dodge, or like there's no dedicated dodge button for most of them. At least classic Resident Evil. There's no like dedicated dodge button. So like if you get hit, it's like you can only feel so bad. You can't only feel so bad. It's not your fault most of the time. But like if there is a dodge mechanic, it's like, hey, you do have a way to avoid damage. You do have the kind of responsibility. Like, hey, like that is your fault, which I don't like. Because that's like classic Resident Evil. Actually, thinking about it now, classic Resident Evil technically doesn't have like you could hypothetically dodge like projectiles, because you can knife like stuff like arrows mid-air, and even like hatchets. But like the remake, of course, I'm thinking more of the remake, where it's like there's a dedicated like parry button. And at first I was very intimidated by that. I was like, oh god, this is gonna be another thing I have to be good at, because Resident Evil 4 is my favorite video game. So like I know it like the back of my hand. So when the remake was like, oh yeah, we're gonna have a parry button, I was just like, uh-oh, I'm gonna suck at this, aren't I? And wait, am I going the right way? No, I'm not. I'm going backwards. But yeah, when there's that, I was very intimidated. I was like, I'm gonna suck at this. But no, I actually was like, I picked up pretty quickly, and like it's honestly very satisfying to parry an RE4 remake. It's super satisfying. I still do like original 4 more, just because, like I said, I'm more familiar with it. But I do. The remake did a lot of good things. It also sorry, I can't speak. It also makes me think about the fact that I think it's important people don't combine the remake lore with the just like the overall lore that's been established, because someone like I'm working on a timeline at the moment of just all the events that have happened, and whenever I see people do discussions of like just like both the story or like maybe just like enemies, like the enemies like physiology, like the viruses and stuff, they'll use both the like original lore and the remake, which like I don't really like, because it's like those are two different stories. The remakes, now I will admittedly, when the remakes of any of the Resident Evil games came out or were like being like leaked, or there were rumors jumping around, I did I was one of the people who absolutely wanted just a lot of people will say it, and I still kind of do believe that 4 did not need a remake. Oh, I didn't dodge that. 4 didn't need a remake. I think 4 was perfectly fine. Like, there are a lot of games that need remakes before 4 did. Like, a lot of the classic titles, which are unobtainable because they're super old, and you gotta like buy it secondhand for like 10 times the original price. But also like just like gameplay wise, like I think of like this is a dead horse at this point, but if you've heard Resident Evil discussion, that people will say, oh, I want Code Veronica. It's like, personally, I think it makes sense, just because like it's so old, so it's like no one has it, and like you can't get it on Steam. It's like you only have it on like PS2, or like I believe it's on what is it on, like Dreamcast? Is that what Code Veronica's on? I'm not sure. It's on something else. Wait. Oh no, I didn't get the key. Oh, I didn't go backwards last time. I just forgot to get. Oh, well, I just wasted like 10 minutes. Or probably not that long, but like I wasted some time coming. I was supposed to get the key first and then come here and put the key in that. Yeah, I got distracted because I'm talking about Resident Evil stuff. But yeah, there are a lot of like classic Resident Evil titles that definitely need remakes before 4. I felt that way, and I still do feel that way now. Because now it's like, what are they gonna do? Apparently they're remaking 0, which to me, I'm actually happy with that. I like 0 a lot. I like it story wise. I like that it introduced the partner mechanic, which is, you know, you can switch between Rebecca and Billy. I like that a lot. A lot of people don't like that, and like I kind of understand it in that, like, you know, it's, I don't know, some people like felt like it because it limits the inventory actually, because like they're both like, rather than having one big inventory, you have like two smaller ones. And also there's, well, actually one of the cooler things I think is that I didn't dodge that. Okay, I'm really not showing off the dodging mechanic very well, because I've had the chances to show it and I haven't landed it. I have not landed it at all. But yeah, there's certain differences. Like, for example, only Rebecca can mix herbs, and only Billy can push heavy items, which is like, it's cool, like, that they have these differences, because it's like, you know, to kind of highlight their strengths and weaknesses, because it's like, it makes sense that Billy he's just some random, like, you know, he's a random ex-soldier. Like, why would he know how to mix, you know, herbs? And you know, like, that makes sense. Like, it is a little absurd. Like, I'm supposed to believe, you know, you think about the fact that every Resident Evil like protagonist knows how to mix herbs. Like, it's like, does that really come with like being a police officer? Like, you know, like what's his name? Like Leon. Like, Leon knows how to mix herbs. Like, doesn't make sense to me. It makes sense that Rebecca, who's like more of like an on-field, like, not a nurse, because she is like, you know, she also, like, you know, knows how to like defend herself like with a gun and stuff. But she is kind of like a nurse role, which is why like later on she becomes like full on like doctor, working at like working at an office versus like being on the field. But yeah, I like Resident Evil Zero a lot. I think it's really interesting, the whole like partner mechanic, and also I just love the setting. I love the setting. I love the music. I love / hate the leech thing. I'm very mixed about the leeches. I think it's a very interesting concept. I will admit, you know, the mimicries, the Marcus mimicries are an annoying enemy. Thankfully, you can avoid most of them. Like, you know, I've watched plenty of a speed run of Resident Evil Zero before, so I know that, you know, you can avoid most of them. And of the one or two you have to fight, you can kill it pretty easily. But like, if you don't know what you're doing and you're playing Zero for the first time, those mimicries are so annoying. The leech guys, because they do so much damage, and they'll grab you. And it's a bad time. It's not good. There's so many times where like I'm playing Zero, and like I'll try to speed through them, like I'll run past them and go into a room, but then for some reason Billy's in the room and then Rebecca's in the back still getting grabbed, and I have to enter the room again and try and rescue her, and it wastes so much ammo and like resources trying to like rescue and just kill that thing. So yeah, that's one of the things that's like, I like the leeches, like, biologically speaking, but in terms of basing them, I will admit it is very annoying. Let's see, which door do I have to go through? I believe it's this one, right? Let me see. I believe it's this door. Right? Am I wrong? Let me see. I believe it's this door. Yeah, okay. But yeah, the leeches are, I like them. I like the idea that like they work. The idea that they work like that, they can like recognize and like replicate Marcus's look, because they like love him apparently. Versus, I love that, but I don't like those leech mimicries. They're very annoying. Should I pick that up? Let me see. No, I have so much. Yeah, look at this. Like, this game gives you so much ammo. Like, look, I'm already full up on ammo. Like, I can't take anything else. Like, that's why I'm saying like this. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking. Well, I don't think it's actually talking. This cutscene. It's just like. Well, actually, there's talking. I'm gonna stop talking now.
Should have left by now. Somewhere in America, there's a kitten stuck in a tree, desperately needing your help. Oh well, thanks for the present.
Funny girl. Now give me a hand. Feng Ling!
Okay. Alright, yeah, that's fine. I could just, like, that means nothing. I can just skip those. Here, I'm gonna try and walk past them. Actually, let me equip the silence tank then. Excuse me. Okay, which door do I have to go through? That one. Okay. Yes. There we go. I showed off the dodge. There you go. And let's see. Alright, we can walk through all these zombies. No problem. Yeah. Like that's something I like. This isn't just a dead aim thing. A lot of Resident Evil speedruns are just like walking past zombies that are like optional. Like there's so many enemies that are just optional. Oh yeah, let me go walk this way, because if you walk on the right side, more zombies pop out of doors and you get like super surrounded. So like definitely, if you're playing this, definitely go to the left side. And there's gonna be some couple zombies here too. Yeah, alright, I can walk past you. I can walk past you. Yep. Nope. Yeah. See, like it's like so many speedruns of Resident Evil, you just end up being just walking past enemies. And okay. Yeah. So now. Oh god. I've never walked this way before. I've always unlocked the door on this side. That's okay. That's new. Okay, so going back to like Resident Evil discussion. Did I pick everything up? The way the story is, like with like switching between Fong Ling and Bruce, I kind of wish RE4 was like that. Where you switch between Ada and Leon. I would like that a lot. Than like splitting it between like, I think that'd be cooler, switching between two people. I think more Resident Evil games should do this kind of splitting between two characters in one story.
Beauty and brains.
And you are just brawn.
You will not destroy this for me.
Our party guests seem to arrive. Hurry up, Wally!
I really don't like how Bruce's neck just looks so messed up, and he's like, it looks like a giraffe. I'm not sure why they did that. Like, all right, go shotgun. Okay. Just like one more shotgun shell. Right. Get him midair. That should be the end of him. Yeah. They take like 3 to 4 shells. So. These are Hunter elites, by the way. They're supposed to be stronger than Hunters, at least within their files. We'll read them later. They're supposed to be stronger than regular Hunters, but honestly, I think they're weaker. Unless I'm misremembering how much shotgun shells that regular Hunters take. They seem pretty weak.
Enjoy your stay.
Not again.
I'll never die.
Okay, so like I was saying before, one of the things I think Resident Evil should do more is having stories be like one story, and you switch between two characters. Because the way things have been done before with how like Resident Evil 1, how if you play as Chris or Jill, the story is like different, but honestly kind of the same thing, which is a canonical mess. Because like canonically speaking, they were together. But depending on who you play as, the story is like slightly different in terms of like who rescues who. So RE1 technically doesn't have a fully canonical portrayal yet, which is really awkward. The most accurate portrayal has been unironically Umbrella Chronicles, because you play as Chris and Jill together at the same time. But it's still like, you know, it's still like a very short story. Sorry. Oh god. I mean, we're gonna. Okay, good. I was gonna have like a bunch of zombies show up behind me. There's already like three zombies behind me. I know that. I know they're right there. There's one more zombie coming up right here, right? Yeah. Come on. There we go. And I can just walk into the door. But yeah, like, there's a lot of like RE2 does this too. RE2 has you play like Leon or Claire. There is slightly more accuracy with like their stories are different. I still do feel like their stories are too similar, where it's like it doesn't make too much sense. The remakes don't fix that either. The remakes are still kind of like the same. So I think more games should kind of follow this dead aim formula. Wait, I realized 3 does it too. 3 or even original 3 has you play Jill, and also like Jill gets like infected and you play as like you play as what's his name? You play as Carlos for a little bit. So like there was some character switching, but for some reason I'm not sure why, but 1 and 2 don't do that. Like you play as Chris or you play as Jill, but the stories are pretty much the exact same, which makes no sense. You're supposed to believe these are happening, both stories are happening at the same time. It makes no sense. And 2, there's slightly more variation between Leon and Chris's situations. I still do feel like it's too similar to make me believe that these are different stories. So I definitely do think more Resident Evil games going forward, ideally. I mean, I say going forward, but like, I don't know what other games are going to come out, because Resident Evil 9 apparently is going to be, I mean, rumors, you know, these are all rumors, so, you know, these might be incorrect, but it's going to be apparently with Leon and Jill, which, I mean, they're going to be in their 50s almost, which, 50s or 60s? They're going to be in their 50s almost, which is, like, crazy to think about. Okay, these are Hunter Elites, yeah. Apparently it's supposed to be faster and more powerful than regular Hunters, but I don't believe that. Maybe faster, but I think they died quicker than regular Hunters, or just as fast. And, oh yeah, here's the thing right here. They didn't correct the, they directly translated from Japanese, which is why, like, it says Tyrant instead of Tyrant with an R. And even, like, height and weight are spelled incorrectly. Like, they don't have the E in height or weight. So they definitely directly translated these words and didn't, like, correct them. So yeah, this thing, it's Fatal Flaw has an essential organ exposed. We'll see that. I mean, that's like a Resident Evil Tyrant staple, though. And yeah, this is the fusion of the TNG virus. That's what TO91 is, which we have not faced yet, but we'll see it. But we're about to see a perfected version of the TNG virus right now. Yep.
A scared little rat with an ugly, useless gun.
Morpheus?
As I said, useless.
Okay, I dodged that, but it probably didn't work. Okay, I didn't take any damage from that. This is very forgiving. This game is very forgiving with like damage. You can take like 2 hits before you're even in caution. 2 or 3 hits. Let's go through. Yeah, let's go through here. Okay, but yeah, about this, yeah. So Morpheus has the TG virus, the fusion of the T virus and the G virus from RE2. Oh, okay. Oh, this okay. This okay, I'm actually go back to that later. This section right here is so like infuriating because it's completely random. It's random every time. Like you have to open all these boxes and try to get try to find the ID card to get out. But it's completely random. There's no like telling where it's gonna be. Sometimes it's in the first box, sometimes it's in the very last box. And there's no telling where it's gonna be. God, Morpheus is right there. Nothing. Oh god, I'm really messing up the dodging. Please. This is the worst luck I've had so far. I've usually found it within the first 3 boxes, but again, it's random, so there's no telling. And if it's this box, you know. Okay, that's new. I've not gotten handgun routes through these boxes. Oh my god. That's the first time I've seen that happen before. So yeah, I guess there's other items that could show up randomly too. There we go. Okay, there we go. Nice dodge. Nope, just going in. And now we gotta go find the door to use this ID card on. It should be this way. Yeah, here it is. Okay, now we have the other cutscene coming up, I believe, so I'm gonna stay quiet.
What? I'll explain later. Open this door from the inside.
Alright, start playing as Falling Wing for like 5 seconds. Just gotta go downstairs, turn the power on, then go back up. There's gonna be 2 hunters down there, but you can just avoid them. That's what I always do anyways. Maybe I'll shoot one of them if they try to jump at me, but like you don't have to fight them. There are some barrels up here if you wanna like you really wanna like go out of your way to shoot them, but like you don't have to. Yeah, that guy just missed me entirely. Like I pressed the dodge button, but he just missed one. What? She got hit. Wait, I've never seen that. She got hit while still being in the going up the elevator. Sorry, going up the stairs animation. I didn't take damage, but then again, the damage is forgiving, so I'm not sure if I actually took damage from that or not. But the cut, it showed her bleeding. That I've never seen that before. That's new to me. I got cut mid animation, but she didn't react to it, so I'm gonna assume maybe I didn't take damage from that. Which is like really cool that it still registers the hit, but not. It registers the hit like with the blood or something.
How many times are you expecting me to save you, mister?
Come on. What are friends for? I'm just trying to help you build up your confidence.
Don't qua.
Don't.
Shh.
I think he's given up. Wait. Before you said Donghua, what does that mean?
It means you are cool.
So I just want to point out, I'm letting cutscenes run without me talking over them, just in case someone does care enough to want to watch them like uninterrupted. But frankly, this game's cutscenes are not like amazing. Like they look awful. And, like I say that out of like love almost a little bit because I do like playing this game. It's very like, if only because it's very simple and like just kind of breeze through it. And I like the vibes of this game. So it's really a lot for that. And more than anything, it's like also the gameplay is satisfying too. Like a game with I wish more Resident Evil games had this kind of headshot. Okay, I wish more games had this kind of like headshot mechanic, with like it being like it's so absurd. It's so like it's goofy, but it's also very fun. How like they go flying like, oh, he's gonna puke on me. Forgot about that. At this point, zombies start puking on you if they get too close to you. Also, I'm not sure if you saw that, but when zombies get alerted in this game, they like glow red for like 2 seconds, which is very useful for like, for like letting you know what's about to happen. But also, it is very like video gamey, and that it kind of takes me out. It's like, why would a zombie glow red like that? It's like, does it have bioluminescence? But yeah, it's helpful for like what's the word? I can't think of the word, but like it's very helpful gameplay wise, for alerting you with, of like, okay, you've been spotted. but like I said, you know, it's very video gamey in that like it takes me out of like the realism because you know this is, I mean, this is, of course, it's very, it is very absurd, you know, when you think about certain like transformations or like enemies, but like it does try to be realistic. You know, keyword being try. So you know, I try to get immersed into like the story and like, you know, the world of Resident Evil, but like when I see something like that, it's very like, it's like, wow, that's such a like a video game thing to happen, you know. This is of course me saying that as someone who loves RE4, where there's a giant statue that chases Leon down, but you know, that's what that's what makes Resident Evil 4. Or sorry, I said the backwards. That's what makes Resident Evil 4 Resident Evil 4. Okay, so here I can avoid. There's 3 zombies in this room. I can avoid all of them. I just gotta press this button. I can go upstairs. And this will lead me back to like the center hall of like the ship. And then from there I can go to the kind of the casino room, which I didn't clear when I was following Ling, so there's gonna be a couple zombies I might have to kill to get to the recreational room. Okay, yeah, we're back here to the center. Now let's see. I have to go, okay, this way. Then I'll be at the casino kind of thing. The VIP. Was it the casino room or the VIP room? What is it called again? It's called, okay, it's a bar, right? It's like a bar slash casino because there are like slot machines, and there's like tables. I'm gonna run, shoot this guy, and just run in. I don't have to shoot anyone else. Also, like, it's very satisfying that like you know, it does show like the zombies like sliding down, like sliding, like what am I trying to say? Like sliding off like the wall, because you know a lot of traditional Resident Evil games, they just kind of like fall in place. This guy's okay. You know, as satisfying as it is to like shoot the zombies like that, where it's like, you know, one shot to the forehead instantly gets them. This also like kind of counteracts that also because the zombies like sway around a lot. Oh, here's like a mini boss we're about to face. It's like not an actual like a weird like BOW. It's just a regular zombie, but he just takes a lot of health. Here we're gonna have like attempt at a jump scare, but yeah, she just flies backwards. There's nothing in this room. I just wanted to show that off. But like this game tries to jump scare you sometimes. Because in there I can't open it right now. Yeah, I can't open it. I have to pick this up. And it's the captain. I'm gonna show cutscenes, but I'm not gonna show all the logs because I don't know. I don't think people care that much about this game, but you can pause it in case you do care that much. All right, so this guy's gonna take a bunch of hits, and I didn't dodge that. God, the timing. I swear to God, the timing's different on certain zombies or something. I'm just. Okay, there we go. I finally got it. Okay, he's not dead, by the way. He's lying right now. Because if I shoot him right now, he's gonna get back up. Yeah, see, he just. I'm not gonna waste shotgun ammo on him because it's not worth it. I need that for another boss that's gonna come up soon, an actual boss. Yeah, he's still not dead, by the way. He's still pretending. I know he is. Yeah. He falls like 4 times before he's actually dead. Oh, come on. And what sucks, you can't crit this guy. You can't one-shot him. I've tried many times and like you can't. He's one of the zombies you can't because he's like, I think he's actually dead now. Nope, he's not. See this? Like every time I think he's dead, I'm still. I've played this like 5 times. I still get tricked. Like, oh, he's dead now. Like, no, he's not. Oh my God. This guy. Is he dead? I don't know. Wanna walk past him? Turn around? Nope, he's not dead. Of course not. I don't have to kill him, but I don't know, I just want to. He deserves it for being so annoying. Oh, God, I swear to God. Sometimes I land the dodge perfectly. Other times I do so bad. It's like my accuracy with the dodging is not consistent. And oh, thank you. You dropped some medicine. Okay, I'll use that. Okay, so now just reload that. See, now we have the Magnum. Alright, so now we just go through this door. Now we do have a boss coming up, which is the Tyrant 091, what we saw in the file, which had like the long tentacle fingers. I'm just gonna walk past you guys. There's one zombie up here, I believe, or no? Yeah, there's one guy. I'll shoot this guy. Why not? And I miss. Should I take that? No, I'm not gonna take that. I have too much handgun ammo. Like, I have 56 bullets. That's way too much. No Resident Evil game should give you that much handgun ammo. There's a cutscene coming up, so I'm gonna stay quiet.
That alarm can't be any good. Any idea what it's for?
Look!
Oh no!
We gotta get out of here.
Go!
So speaking of the cutscenes, that I didn't point it out yet, but you know, when you guys see this video, it'll already be like I'll already chosen what to do. But I think I'm gonna add captions, my own captions that I think are accurate, because the captions that come with the game are not accurate to like the actual voice lines. They are mismatched because they're directly translated.
I'll distract the monster while you run after Morpheus.
Got it.
All right, monster. It's payback time.
Alright, so this thing has a big bleeding weakness point on its back, which is like, I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. It's like its heart, but yeah, very yeah, this is literally the entire just turning around trying to shoot him on his back while he turns around very slowly. Oh, there we go. There we go. I think like 2 more shots he'll dead. And he's dead. Yep. There we go. One of the easiest fights ever. It's like, it's embarrassingly easy. Look at this like, pool of blood rock. But yeah, like, it's so easy. It's so like, he literally doesn't even attack you very much. Like, if you just circle around him, he's like, he can't do anything about that because he moves around so slow.
Morpheus.
I just want to point out now, because I've seen it like 3 times already. This game loves using the slowdown effect during cutscenes, because, you know, I guess that's how it's like, you know, it's the early 2000s, so like people love that. You know, because of the Matrix. But the way this game does it, it's very choppy. It's like it's very like doesn't look good when they slow it down. It looks really really bad. Oh yeah, the biological report. So yeah, these torpedo kids. These things are so gross. They're like nasty little like sperms. They're like and like they do so much damage to you. They do so much damage. Thankfully, I know how to deal with them now. I mean, we'll see when we get there. But like they come out of these like this like weird big like mother sack. It's really gross. And what you gotta do is just shoot that, and like once that's dead, no more spawn in. But if you don't know that going in, and you try to progress with the torpedo kids coming towards you, they do so much damage, and like you get trapped. Like you get hit by one, and after you recover, okay, there they are. 2 torpedo kids came by, but those just show you that they exist. But yeah, they like one hit from one of those puts you in caution. So like you could easily get frame trapped in like a loop of like you get hit by one, another one jumps at you, another one jumps at you, and you just die. Like that's kind of why I got trapped once. I was playing hard mode and I didn't know how to deal with them at the time, and I just died like immediately every time. I just kept dying. But now I know how to deal with them. You just gotta shoot the mother sack. I'm not sure what to call it. Mother sack sounds gross. You gotta shoot the weird sack thing they come out of from far away with a magnum, and it one-shots them. That gave me herbal medicine. Yep, that guy always drops herbal medicine, if I'm not mistaken. He dropped it every time I've shot him. Of the times that I've played this game. Okay, so yeah, here we're gonna see what I'm talking about. So yeah, there's 2 torpedo kids. There are 2 torpedo kids, and here you can see the weird sack they come out of. So you could just shoot them with a regular weapon. Actually, you know, I'm gonna shoot it with just the regular handgun because I don't want to waste magnum. I'm gonna use magnum later on. But I wanna save it. So you can just shoot this thing with a handgun. Let's see, is it dead yet? No. I think one more. How much? This thing's a lot of. Yeah, now it's gone. Yeah, now it's dead. So no more will spawn in this area. It's this weird, gross sack thing. I don't like it. I like it. I like it because I don't like it. If that makes any sense. It's gross. It's well done. It's well done in terms of being gross. It accomplished its goal in trying to be gross. Okay, here we have the introduction of the skinless skeletal zombies. And these are like one of my favorite like zombies. Like not just like in this game, just in general. Like it's like I think these are like creepier than like I think of like even RE6 has these too. When you're in like the ruins with Leon and Helena. These kind of like skeletal like just barely any flesh hanging on zombies. These are like scary. I think of like the movie Return of the Living Dead, which by the way, if you've watched that movie, those zombies are so like insanely broken because they can talk and stuff, and it's like supposed to be like kind of like silly scary, but also it's like if those zombies actually existed, they'd be actually like terrifying, like because they're fully capable of talking. Like I remember there's like a cutscene where like they like pick up a radio and like they act like they're the police. They're like, oh yeah, we're bringing in support, and then like they just eat someone. Or like something like that. I forget what exactly happened. Something along the lines like they use a radio and they pose as police. And it's like that's terrifying. So yeah, there we go. Yeah, this is where I get stuck. Where I used to get stuck before I knew how to deal with that. Because I didn't know you could shoot from that far. I didn't think the Magnum worked from that far away, but apparently it does. So yeah, just shoot the Magnum at that thing before the torpedo kids spawn in and jump at your face. And I would just call in radio. Yeah.
They're gonna launch missiles carrying the T-virus at major cities across the United States. The Chinese are no longer in this with us. They've agreed to pay the $5 billion.
But that would make Fongling's presence obsolete.
Fongling? Bruce, have you had contact with Fongling?
Yes, but China would choose to cooperate with Morpheus.
In any case, the United States will not be threatened, and we do not negotiate with terrorists. The safety of our nation is in your hands. Good luck.
So that right there, that was Pluto. He's like, apparently he's like a failed tyrant. Well, I mean, I say that, but also they kind of like, I mean, we'll read about it later in the files, but they messed with him. Like they like, the people who were experimenting on him, they purposely removed like his eyes and stuff. So like they made him like worse. But yeah, the reason he doesn't attack Fongling is because he's completely deaf. He can't hear. Oh, sorry, no. I got it backwards. Sorry, I got it backwards. He's completely blind. He only goes by sound. And because Fongling moved very quietly, and she also uses the silence handgun, like canonically, okay, they didn't die, but I'm just gonna go in here. They can't, because they can't go up these little steps, so I can just stay here and just shoot them while they stay in place. Well, I say stay in place, but they move around. Oh my god. I'm not sure how these things should, if anything, these things should die easier because they have like nothing to protect themselves. They're literally just like bones and barely that too. There we go. But yeah, Pluto's completely blind, but he has very strong hearing. So when you, I have to fight him later on as Bruce, and that fight, it potentially could be the easiest fight. Well, not really. I'd say the Tyrant 091 fight is actually way easier, but it's easier in that like you could go to that fight just sitting in one place for almost the entire fight. Except I've tried that before, but he always hears me. He hears me move around. I use the silence handgun like you're supposed to. That's the whole point of getting the silence handgun, is use it for the Pluto fight. And I try that, but he hears me. He still hears me. I take like a slight step when I'm trying to aim at him, and he immediately hears me. And once he hears you once, you can't. He chases you the entire fight. You can't stop him like from chasing you. I think that's like really annoying. Like he rushes you down. And he does so much damage. He hits you once with his arm, and like he puts you in caution. So yeah, like once he's heard you, like that's it. Like your entire fight, you got to be like chasing, or sorry, running away from him. He's chasing you down. Wait, did I go in the right door? I think I went backwards. Where am I? Wait. No, I'm the right way. Yeah. I got confused. I was talking, so I wasn't paying attention to the screen. I was low-key kind of playing blind. I was like literally wasn't even look at the screen, if you can believe that. I was just too like focused on the Pluto fight, because that fight is very frustrating in how that works. How you just like, okay, yeah, I think this is just gonna go straight, right? Yeah, that door is rusted shut. I remember that. You can't go to that door. It's meant to like be a dead end. And yeah. Oh, good. I messed up. No, they can't grab me. Oh, he grabbed me. I was hoping the block would work there, but of course, I messed up again because I'm not really good at hitting the block button. At least not on time, or I do it too early. I think. What I'll do is I'll just frantically press it like 3 or 4 times, hoping I'll get the right timing on one of them. But I think it definitely messes with it. It does work sometimes when I do that like that. I just press it like 2 times in succession. But yeah, it doesn't always work. And okay, we're gonna have a cutscene here.
government seems to care an awful lot about where you are. Not even their best agent, which makes you expendable. What are you going to do?
I'll continue my mission. Morpheus will live up to his end of the deal, even if we pay. But the people of China are still in danger. Oh, and since you saved me this time, I think I should say thanks.
Don't mention it. I'm a Donghua after all.
I realized I forgot to point this out at the very beginning. I thought I did, but I didn't. Which is the fact that this game is very short. Like, I've beaten this game in like an hour. And like I remember looking at like expected like finish time for the game, and it said like 10 hours, and I was like, really? And then people were saying like 3 hours, and I was like, okay, let's see what. And then I actually, I mean, to be fair, it depends on how long you take to play the game, right? It's like, oh, I'm actually read the file. This file has like something about the enemies, right? Yeah, the glimmers. The glimmers are these weird like frogs that honestly they don't really do. Yeah, apparently they're a subspecies of the hunter, which is very interesting. Just like if that's true, but then again, this is why I wish. Oh yeah, here's Pluto. I already talked about it, but yeah, Pluto. They experimented on him. They messed with his head and his eyes, and like they tried to give him muscles, but ended up just being like gained a lot of like weight. And yeah, he can't see anything, but he has excellent hearing. Yeah, this is another reason as to why I wish like part of me hopes or like wants like this to be canonical, only because the like the physiology reasons of like the Glimmer being like a subspecies or like a sub I'm trying to say like part of like the hunter series of like BOWs. Okay, let's just go this way first. I just realized I didn't pick up the map because I pressed the map button, it didn't work. Right, these are the Glimmers. Yeah, these little like jumping frogs, and they don't do too much. I mean, sometimes they will grab you, or they'll puke on you. But it's not really worth fighting them, to be honest, because like they move so fast. So I usually I don't fight them at all. Wait, I think it's this way, right? Yeah. Oh, there it goes. There's the first puke. It didn't put me in caution though, so it's fine. I should have grabbed the map. I was so focused on reading that file that I just skipped picking it up. So now we go this way. Can't go that way. I'll pick up this herb. Why not? Because I know there's ouch. I mean I say ouch, but when you get touched by one of the burning zombies, the controller vibrates. So I said ouch because I anticipated damage, but no, I'm still in fine. Like I said, this game is very forgiving with like damage. Oh, there we go. Yeah, like, they should probably put me in caution. If it doesn't, I'll be surprised. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, this game takes about 3 hits to be put in caution. It's like super like considering how many herbs you get, and how much you can avoid. It's so like like I said, also the ammo too is very. Okay, alright, they're really puking a lot this time. I'm not sure if because I don't know, they want to show off since this is being recorded, but like, okay, so here's the zombies that are burning. I should have picked up that map. Okay, so I think it's this way. I hope it's this way first. I'm kind of going in blind right now. Let's see. Please, that's the elevator door, right? I think that means I'm in the wrong. Yeah, I think that means I'm the wrong way. Yeah, can't. Okay. Okay, it's gonna take a little bit longer then, unfortunately. I should have picked up the map. I never missed the map. I just forgot. I mean, this just proves, when you're talking and playing, your attention gets kind of diverted towards one or the other. You can't really do both. Okay, so let's go this way. I hope this is the way I want to go. I think it is. Let's see. I believe it's this way, right? Yes. Okay, well, yes and no. Yes, because I want the shotgun shells, but I want to get on that side. And here's something that I don't believe. I don't believe that Bruce can't extend his arm to pick up that card. Like, really? You really can't, like, use your gun even. Like, you just use your gun, just kind of, oh my god, there's so many zombies. You can literally just, like, I don't believe that Bruce can't reach that. That's, like, absurd. Okay, so now we gotta go back. The question is, which way is back? I believe it's this way. I hope it is. There should be a glimmer this way. So if I see the glimmer, I know I'm in the right way. Let's see. Yes. Okay. Good. Okay, good. So honestly, I always go for the shotgun shells. I like picking them up because I do use those against what's the name? Against Pluto. Oh my god! Get off, please. Yeah, these they're really grabbing me this time. You don't really grab me this much. Okay, so can I go this way or not? Let's see. I hope I'm not stupid. I'm stupid. Okay, yep. All right. I gotta go back. Oh, I missed. They missed me there. Okay, so now it's finding the other lift. Okay, so let's see. There's that way. And there's. Okay, here. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, this lift will take me down, right? And then I'll find the other lift, and that'll take me to get the ID card. Oh yeah, here it is. Oh, all right, perfect. Yeah, this you could just take the ID card and just like leave, but one, I got lost, but two, I also like picking up the shotgun shells just for the Pluto fight. Okay, so now I go this way, right? Yeah. This is part of why I'm not a big fan of Classic Resident Evil, because it's a lot of going back and forth. I mean, I know, like I said, I could have avoided being this lost if I had just picked up the map. So that, you know, that is on me, but I'm not a big fan of the whole going back and forth thing. Which is why RE4 is my favorite of the series. At least, you know, more specifically classic. No offense to the remake. I like the remake because like does a lot of things correctly, a lot of cool new things. I'm a very simple. I turn my brain off, you know. I'm very simple-minded. I like, at least when it comes to games, because it's like games are meant to be like, you know, relax, you know. So I say that as if like Resident Evil doesn't have a Chainsaw Man, but you know, I like a very straightforward game. I'm not a big fan of open world games. So when RE4 had that, I was a little put off. I wasn't immediately like, oh, I like this, but it is interesting, you know, how it has like quests and stuff. God, I'm really backtracking a lot, huh? I should have picked up that map. Okay. Please send me this way. Okay. Yeah, this is the way. I feel it. Yeah, I feel it in my bones. Okay. Yeah, here's the elevator room. Yeah, I should have picked up the map. That was on me. I wasted a lot more time than I needed to there. Because, like I said, the game... Okay, here's the boss fight room with Pluto. So yeah, this game can... I've beaten it in an hour. It might take a little bit longer because I just messed up there, not picking up the map and being a little bit lost. So here's the Pluto fight, and hopefully... I doubt it. I'll be able to do it without getting noticed, but I'll try. So yeah, there is a dedicated sneak button, so I can sneak. God. Why is the camera like that? Sneak. Just... Maybe this will be the run. Maybe he'll stay in that same place. I hope so. He's spinning in a circle, which I'm not sure if this is a glitch that Okay, well, I'm out of bullets, so let's switch to the oh no. I should have picked up handgun ammo. Because now I'm like, how am I gonna pick up? How do I get out of this aiming mode? That's what I'm not. How do I get out of this? There we go. Oh, yep, he knows me. Okay, I dodged that, thankfully. He's gonna hit me. I dodged it, nice. Okay, yeah, there we go. He hit me. Nice. Okay. Nice. Okay, hit me. Okay, please just sit still. Yeah, well, that's it. Once he notices you once, he keeps running. He keeps running into you. You can't escape him. Oh, wait, he can grab you? I didn't know you could do that. What? Wait, I'm dead? Wait, what? I didn't know he had an insta-kill. What? I didn't know he could do that. I did not know he could. Okay, well, okay. I've never seen that happen before. Why? I did not know he could instantly kill you like that. That's completely new to me. What? I've never seen that. I'm sorry, I've never seen that happen before. I did not know you could grab you like that. I'm gonna skip the cutscene now because I already saw it once. But I've never seen that before. What? Hopefully I have enough ammo this time to just stay in this place. Okay, so now I'll just use this. Alright. Okay, there we go. Now his brain's out, so now we just shotgun it. Back up, so close. Oh, come on. How many more? Okay, he's done. Alright. Alright, let's pick up some handgun ammo before this fight ends, right? Nope, it's over. I'm not gonna pick up ammo, right? Can I pick it up? Okay, good, I can. Alright. Oh, well, okay, so, alright. I learned something new today. I did not know he had that ability to just grab me like that. I've never seen him do that before, so, well. You learn something every day. I've never seen an animation before. I've only ever seen him, like, just like, smack me. Well, so much for a deathless run.
The missiles are below this room. We don't have much time. Let's go. Morpheus. Go, go, go!
So here's the save room, I believe, right? Yeah. I don't think I need anything in. No, it's just handgun ammo. Oh, actually, I didn't. Okay, so I didn't point this out. One, this save theme is so good. It's like one of the best save room themes in all Resident Evil. Another thing is, these rooms give you so much handgun ammo. They give you like 50 or 60, and it is absurdly generous. It's way too much. Because like you've seen before, I mean, you can just one-shot zombies with a good placed shot to the head or the forehead, like, and they give you like so much. Like every save room has so much. It's like, if you, there's no way for you. I mean, I say that I ran out of handgun ammo, but I technically didn't have to. I could have just picked up more. There were more handgun bullets in the room with Pluto. I just simply forgot to pick it up before the fight. But it's like, there's no way to run out of handgun ammo completely. Like, there's no way to do that. Like, it gives you way too much to play with. I'm just gonna run out. And elevator and immediate cutscene right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Well, not immediately. We're gonna walk through a hallway first, I believe. And then we have a cutscene. But yeah, we're nearing the end of the game. And this is the actual part where I actually might die. The final fight with Morpheus. That's where I do have potential to die. I know it's true.
Feng Ling.
See, like I was saying, the final fight with Morpheus, when he, I mean, we'll see it, but he becomes a giant, like, blob that jumps towards you. That I am scared of losing that fight, dying to him, because, oh wait, here's a hunter. There you go. Yeah, 3 shots. Okay, so this is a voice command activated door, so we need to record, Morpheus's voice. I can't, that's hard to say. Morpheus's. So many S's. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the handgun. There we go. There's 3 zombies in this room. One right next to me. There we go. This is what's this? Oh, it's just a map, right? Yeah. I know. I don't need it for this section. I did need it for that, for the not the sewers, but like where there was the glimmers, the jumping frogs. I did need a map there, and I forgot to take it. But now everything going forward, I don't need a map. I know that for certain. Like I know this section of the game like the back of my hand. But that section with the glimmers, I definitely I still get lost sometimes because there's like so many interconnecting paths with and all like the lifts and stuff. It's a lot to like for me to remember. So now we take the elevator. And the game wants you to go, 1, 2, 3, but you got to go to the 3rd floor first. 3rd floor, we're gonna get a voice recorder, in one of the rooms. Okay, I've got to get past these. We just run past them. We just run past them and go in here. So yeah, here we get a voice recorder, and then we go to the 2nd floor, and there'll be one of the rooms will have a laptop with a voice recording of Morpheus. You record it, you take it back to the 1st floor, and then you'll have access to the door, and that's it. Okay. Let's run this way, and there we go. Yeah, 2nd floor. 2nd floor is gonna have some hunters, but I don't have to fight them. Depends if they show up or not. I've had cases where they don't show. Let me see. Okay, so yeah, I gotta go this way, and I go to the right door. This door right here. This will have the laptop, or sorry, the PC. With the, yeah. This will have the voice recording. I can record it.
Because thou hast obeyed my voice. Because thou hast obeyed my voice.
All right, now we go back to the 1st floor. Let's see, going the right way. Yeah, let's go this way. There might be a hunter. Let's see. There is, but I don't have to face him because he's turned away. Oh, he tried jumping at me. Thankfully, he didn't follow me into the elevator. And now we go back to the first floor, and then, yep, we're out of here. We're gonna go to a laboratory now. Which we're gonna face a, nope, wrong door. We're about to face a weird giant cockroach. It's like a cockroach slash wasp. It's like a combination of, oh, that's right. You gotta go to the little, like, box thing.
Because thou hast obeyed my voice.
You know, besides that Pluto fight where I died, which by the way, the first time I've seen that happen again. I've never died to Pluto. I've gotten, you know, pretty beaten up by him, but I've never died to him before. So that was new. Oh, that's right, this guy. Just there we go. Just gonna. He actually did. No, he's not dead. I like how he slumped down for like 2 seconds and he came back immediately. Like he's like, no, actually, I think he can tell I'm still alive. All right, so now we go to the right. Both doors have zombies. I'm gonna go this way. See, that's very satisfying. The fact that you could shoot him like that while he was still getting up. Alright, I'm gonna deal with these like roach wasps. They're like a fusion of a couple of bugs. Not really clear what it's supposed to be. I mean, I remember one of the files talks about what we're about to face right now, which is a huge, giant cockroach of sorts, and it's like a cockroach from some other insects. It's called halberd. Yeah, this thing, which is like the easiest boss fight. Honestly, the difficulty mostly comes from like the little minions it sends. Because this thing just sits in place and just takes hits. Just reload it to the menu so I don't have to take damage. Wait, go back in. And there we go, it's dead. Only one bug left. So I gotta shoot that with the handgun. But yeah, pretty easy fight. You just grenade launcher until it dies. Where's my honestly, I could shotgun, right? I could. I don't. Yeah. Okay. So it's just. It's gonna sting me. Oh, it missed. Okay. Just. There we go. Yep. There we go. And we go this way. This is gonna be right. Is it this way? You crazy? Oh no, here it is. Yeah. Maybe some assault rifle rounds. I'm gonna need that for the final boss fight. Which I'm actually scared about losing. Like, I'm not scared, but, like, I would like to, like, not die. I would like that. But I know that, like, that Morpheus fight, it's so annoying. We'll see when it happens, but, like, Morpheus slowly, like, inches towards you, and, like, once he's close enough that you just die. Like, he doesn't do damage to you, he just instantly kills you. So, it's a little bit annoying. Okay. No, he grabbed me. Okay. Unfortunate. Oh, okay, I should have dealt with him first. He was closer. Oh my gosh, I'm really getting grabbed up, huh? Thankfully that all those bites, I'm still only in caution, and 1 herb heals all of that. He's about to puke. You saw when he stopped there in place, he's about to puke on me. Oh my god, why? I'm doing so bad with pressing the button. There we go. Alright, I mean, look at this. I still have 14 herbs and 4 first aid sprays. Like, I still have so much health, even with all this, the mess ups I'm doing. I'm still, like, really over equipped for anything coming forward, or sorry, going forward. Like, right now, what's left is going to be a final fight, or the 2 fights with Morpheus. And I only take damage from the first fight. The second fight, like I said, he just instantly kills you, so herbs don't really help you in that situation, or first aids. It's just, like, you have to avoid getting hit the entire fight. Alright, now we have the key to the lock, which is this way. Let me just equip this ahead of time. That's all you're going to use for this first fight. That's the only thing that's going to weaken him. Now we go to the elevator that Fong Ling went up. But yeah, we're about to beat the game. It's like maybe 5-10 minutes left, depending on how fast I'm doing it. I don't have a timer up right now, like, so I can see how long I've been doing this. But yeah, I think it's like 5-10 minutes left of the game, and then it's over. Like I said, this game's very short. Like if you play like if this is your first playthrough of a game, and you're kind of lost exploring every room, you know where to go, it'll take you probably 3 to 5 hours. But this is me, you know, knowing everywhere to go. And I'm still kind of like, you know, I'm still kind of getting lost here and there. I'm still talking a little bit, so I'm distracted, and I'm still gonna beat it in probably like a little over or under an hour.
Bowling! You. I'll get you out of there.
Alright. We're just gonna have a little room with a bunch of ammo and and herbs, which is, you know, commonly referred to as like a boss fountain. You know, which is like Resident Evil loves doing this, where it's like they dump a bunch of stuff on you. It's like, oh, I can tell a boss fight's coming up. Okay, let me see what I have. So yeah, I'm gonna take this because I need this for the final fight. And got oh yeah, grenade rounds. I'll take those. Yeah. Okay. And let's see, what do I have? I'll keep this empty because yeah, I'm gonna pick up some Magnum ammo later on. I'm gonna use that. All right, yeah, I'm gonna save. Yeah, just go in. I've done no saves because I know I can finish this in one run.
Bruce. Shame on you, Bruce. A good agent would never risk his mission to save a woman. That's going to be a very costly mistake.
Keep dreaming.
Alright, so this fight is literally just like running, hiding, shooting. It's literally just like kind of just run away for a little bit because Morpheus charges at you. And just go away. Very, very easy fight. Very, very low risk. Yeah, he does dodge sometimes. Just gonna go this way. What's he doing? Oh, he charged at me. Marcus charged at me, sorry. Okay, he's about to do a big... No, turn around. I messed up. He's gonna hit me. Oh, yeah. Or they're gonna hit me, sorry. Oops. Oh, I guess I can't hit him when he's in. I keep saying him. Dodge? Nope. I just got kicked, okay. I thought I pressed the dodge button, apparently not. Okay. Where is Morpheus? Okay. Okay, I'm in caution, actually. Morpheus is coming up this way. Nice. I love when that happens, it's very satisfying. You get to hit Morpheus midair. Okay, don't know where Morpheus is. This one. Am I going the right way? I don't know where Morpheus is. Oh, this one. I think like Is it? Yeah, okay, yeah, that's it. Yep, pretty simple fight. A little, like, tedious more than anything, but it's not difficult.
Fong Ling! Fong Ling!
Why did you save me? Your first priority should have been to disarm the missiles.
A Donghua never abandons a woman.
Damn it! Let's go! It's too complicated. We'll never make it to the missile silo in time.
I'll just watch on this monitor and navigate you through.
Cute. Alright, let's do it.
Alright, now this is the only section of the game that I honestly don't like very much. I don't like that I can just get one hit, one killed as Morpheus. Just turning to the, you know, that's what happens when you infect the G virus. I mean, we saw it with Birkin and RE2. Or I'm saying we saw that as if you know what I'm talking about. If you play Resident Evil 2, you know what I'm talking about, or if you watched it, you know that the GRS makes you into a big blob of just meat. Okay, so now we equip the grenade launcher for like these regular zombies. There's gonna be regular zombies showing up that try to surprise you. Yeah. There we go. Just to make things easier, then I turn left and right. There we go. And now we equip this thing. Yep. And now, yeah, hey, this part sucks. I don't like fighting Morpheus like this. I really don't like this part at all. We're about to see why. So yeah, Morpheus' head pops out every now and then. It's a little like red head. Yeah. You have to shoot at it to make Morpheus back up. But he's slowly inching towards you. And the timing, it's very unforgiving. Considering I'm aiming with a controller right now, which like makes it more difficult too. And if you're using like a mouse or like the gun count like you're supposed to, it's not nearly as difficult. But with a controller, it is a little like slow with aiming. But you know, I'm doing it with the controller. You know, I'm doing it all the way. I'm not gonna. I'd like to try with the mouse. At some point, maybe I don't know if I want to record and do that, but just do it on my own. But like, I like to play this game with the mouse controller at some point. So more zombies, yeah. There we go. And now we just equip this. Like, I can't reload. I can't reload individual bullets. I can't reload after it runs out completely. So I'm gonna use the Magno, right? The Magno apparently pretty decent against Morpheus. I've tried it before. It does good damage. I am just scared of missing because I mean you've seen how fast Morpheus moves on their head, the whole mass of their body. So yeah, this is the final thing. I really don't want to fail here. I really want to be able to do this in one run. I say one run, but like, you know, I died to Pluto earlier, but I don't want any more deaths.
It's time for you to let go.
Yes, that's good. That's good. Okay. I have 6 more? Okay. Those didn't hit. That sucks. Okay, there we go. Amount of magnums, and now it's just submachine gun. The assault rifle, the submachine gun. Those are way smaller. sorry for the flashing. I know it's very like it's not very pleasing to look at. But this is the most efficient way to get to do more of this. Just back up a little bit more. Where's the head? It's in the middle. Okay, good. Please tell me this. Okay. Oh no, he's charging. They're charging. Okay, good. I got it.
Sorry, but my dance card is full.
If these are the credits, I'm gonna skip these though. Just go to the final cutscene. I don't know if you want to watch the credits. I skip them. Oh, there we go.
Looks like we accomplished our mission. Fangling, come with me to America. There's nothing left for you in China.
No, I'm going home. I belong to China.
Tonghua, I'm truly an idiot after all.
You know what it really means?
I've been in your country once.
That was not in your dossier.
Alright, so that was Resident Evil Dead Aim. Nice, 50 minutes. Little less than last time. Well, I mean, that's in-game time, by the way. Which is always a little bit less than actual real time. But yeah, that was Resident Evil Dead Aim. I really enjoyed playing through it. I learned some things. I learned the whole Pluto thing. I'd never seen that before, so you know, everyone learns something. Number of kills 88, number of critical hits 54. I'm not sure. I'm trying to do the math here. That means there's 34 enemies I didn't kill with critical hits, which I'm not sure which ones those would be, because I remember, you know, I killed some zombies at the end with the grenade. I guess the bugs? Huh. Okay. But yeah. I beat Resident Evil Dead Aim. This is like my 6th time playing it, like I said before. Really enjoyed this. I hope everyone enjoyed watching this. This is definitely this is one of those games I can just kind of like turn my brain off and just play, because like I said, it's very, I mean, like you saw, it's pretty short, and I know it pretty well, so it's pretty easy for me. But yeah, I'd love to do this with other Resident Evil games in the future if this does well. People like it. It's just kind of a testing of the waters of this kind of video, because I mean, This is my first time talking on a video, and I've never done one that's like an hour long. Most videos I've done are like, I think the longest has been like 44 minutes, and that was a Resident Evil video. That was like the Ada Wong, the Separate Ways kind of DLC mod someone made. So yeah, I'm just testing this, see how people like it. But thanks for watching, and until next time.